Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to that time of FC where you need to be investing to make the millions of coins it's going to cost to get new players. Even this Dembele from the last promo cost me 700,000 coins. And if you want the best players in this promo, it is millions. So join me as I show you how exactly you're going to make those. And all you've got to do to say thank you is, of course, drop a like down below and subscribe. Make sure to join the free or premium Discord if you want more investment tips and ways to make millions of coins. And as usual, if you want a bit of a shortcut and you want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout and enjoy your new team. So of course, I do like to show you guys what I'm invested in to start off with. Now I have a ton, an absolute ton of informs at the moment on my transfer list. A lot of these, admittedly, I have packed. The reason I'm keeping them is because everything from 85 all the way, of course, to Katoto in the 89. So if we use this Gabriel for an example, I paid 12,750 coins for him. Now, right now on the market, you can't currently get him for that. You can see Snipes at 13. If we go a little higher, you've got 13,250. There's a couple there, but you can see he's already had a reasonable rise. And when I say reasonable, look, it's not a load of coins. We'll make a few hundred, maybe 1,000 if I was to try and sell him at 14k right now. But the reality is you can absolutely still win this guy on bids for the same amount. If we have a look here, if we even go to just 12,500, you've got a ton in the last half an hour there. If we pop it up that little bit further, just to exactly 12,750, you can see a few here that you could pop a bid on. Now, if you can even win a few of these, the reality is Gabriel, along with all of these cards, are going to have a rise, whether it be now, in the next week, or by team of the year. The inform market is going to increase. Right now, it is incredibly oversaturated to the point now where I am selling anything 84 and under. So if it's an 85 inform, it stays in the club. Anything else, it is going down. If you have a look, if we go all the way to the end, I think I've still got an 84. Okay, so we've got rid of that now, but we did have an 84 Digne, who I was just trying to get sold for, I think, 12,500. Now, I know I could make more on that card in a couple weeks' time when it rises. The problem is, my transfer list was just getting filled up. And as you can see, we've got a load of 84s, we've got some 83s, we've got 85s, we've got 86s, 87s, 88s, and even some 89s. I am packed out on my transfer list right now. Of course, a lot of what is in my transfer list right now is there because, in my opinion, I've packed it and I think, look, this is going to go up. I'm not going to sell it. I mean, selling 89 fodder right now is absolutely insane. They're going for pennies compared to what they're worth. Similarly, if we go all the way down to 84s, they are an absolute brilliant buy right now. Now, if you head over to Footbin, what you will see, we've got the cheapest buy rating page. Now, 83s, I've said this before, Giroud is an easy buy. Anytime that they do hit the 900 mark on Footbin, you can go and bid on them for 850. It is literally one of them things where you can't lose coins because they're at their minimum. They can only go up from there. So there will be a point where 83s are required and that does rise. So if you're on a lower budget and you have the ability to do a long-term buy, Giroud, if you can get 100 of him, it's an absolute no-brainer. Over time, they will go up. However, if you've got a bit of a bigger budget, right now, 84s are so close to their minimum. If you have a look at Sabitzer, the cheapest he can go for is 1,100, which means the cheapest buy now is 1,200, but you could bid at 1.1. He is only a few hundred coins off of that, and that is so ideal for us right now. You could bid and probably win a lot of Sabitzers either at 1.2 or 1.3. Now, the last time that they hit minimum completely was way earlier on in the game, and they went from that minimum to about triple the price at one stage, which means you made an absolute ton if you invested when I told you to. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's very easy to look at the market and say, look, this cannot go any lower. It's pretty much got to go up. And that is what we were doing in that scenario. Now, when we have a look at 85s, I'll be honest, 85s, 86s, 87s, and 88s are all very interesting right now. I would say 88 at 10k is absolutely insane. We have to look at the time of like team of the year when you are getting drained of higher end fodder. Obviously the 84s, the 83s, the 85s are all going to go, but when team of the year is so close and we have cards at this price, they are all no-brainers. I mean, if we look at Hergerberg, 14,000 coins, you have Aldasari and Hergerberg at the same price. Aldasari is a special card who's just came out. Obviously they're the same rating, but he's already gone to that minimum price. He's right on it. I mean, similarly, when we go to the 90s, you have an inform so close to the minimum price. He is literally 7,000 or 8,000 coins off. When we go over here, obviously you've got this massive jump between sort of Bonmati and Bellingham, but Kane and Bonmati, there's 6k in it, and Kane is a 90 rated inform. So you look at these cards and there's an almost guarantee of when and how they're going to go up. Obviously, if we look at Kane, this is a 91 rated inform. If you can win him at 30,000 coins, you know he will not go down. It's the cheapest by rating to the nearest of the big ratings inform that there is. And I've probably worded that poorly, but He's a 91 rated inform who is so close to the 91 rated price, he can't go down anymore because 91 rateds are already down. So once he's required, that price is going to soar. Now, of course, what you will have noticed, especially in my transfer list, is there's a lot of inform cards. So why have I not talking about them? Well, they're actually a main point of the video, and we're going to talk about them now. If we look at informs, you first of all do not want to be touching anything, as I've said before, below the 81s, 82s, 83s, ignore them. 84s, 85s, 86s, that's where it's at, because that's what they're going to be needed for SBCs. If you look at here, Dumfries, we can definitely go and have a look at how easy it would be to bid on him. I've shown you already, obviously, Gabriel. This Shaw card is probably a no-brainer for pretty easy one. That was out the other week and just could not stop getting packed. I must have packed her a ridiculous amount of times, to be honest. So let's just have a look. That one, 15,000 coins, you can get her there. Obviously, Gabrielle, we're seeing at 12,750. So let's see how close we can get to that. 13,750. You've got a few of these cards. Obviously, it seems like her minimum, a little bit higher than that Gabrielle, which is good. It means that we might make more coins if we've already got her in. I'm sure I've probably got one of her hiding somewhere. Let's pop it down to 13k. Now, obviously, if you can snipe her at 13k, that's 250 coins more than I paid for the Canate I got a little while ago. But it is a reasonable price for her. Obviously, she's an 87 inform. I would be surprised if she doesn't go near that sort of 17, 18, 19, 20 sort of mark. Now, they don't have a huge ceiling. They could go even higher. However, I would say that, that she probably caps out around 20k because of the volume of cards that have the same potential. But look, if she's not looking good for you, if you can't get a good snipe, Katoto now is a crazy buy, I believe. Let's just have a look at this card. So 30k, if we have a look at 19.5, 18.5. This is an 89 rated inform card for 18,500 coins. It's absolutely mental how low you can get her right now. Now, obviously, we could buy that one there, or let's go max price 18k. Have a look at what is available at that 18k mark. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to bid one. I mean, look, I don't think we're going to win this one at this price, but what I will do is I'll bid that one at 14. And I'll bid that one at 14. If we win either of them, that is an absolute no-brainer, a very, very easy profit. Now, looking at the current promo team, I would say it's a difficult one to look at what there is to invest in. A lot of the promo cards from last team, obviously you've seen that Dembele that I've got there, have dropped. I mean, you've got this Torre, has had an up and down time already. I've been monitoring it because I really want to get the card. And realistically, it's gone up and low, within a 200-300k bracket. The difficulty is, this might be one of the best CDMs in the game for the rest of the game up until after Team of the Year. If you exclude the Team of the Year players, we might be waiting until Team of the Season to see something way better than this, other than your Hullets. But we also might get one tomorrow. We might get one in a week. It's very difficult, and I don't want to advise too much on the basis of these, but they are insane cards. It might be worth, if you see a big dip in any of them, to pick them up, because there is some huge potential in some of these cards. But me personally, I'm only picking up what I really want to use, and I am getting cards. If I take a card, for example, that Dembele, if I have him for a few weeks and he loses 100k, I can accept that 100k loss. And also, I'm going in and out with cards. So I've had 4 or 5 cams in the last week. Haven't liked them, sold them immediately. Probably lost a bit on it, but I'm just having fun with the cards. If you're not having fun with the cards and you're not willing to risk them, I would stay out of tradable cards until you find a card that you want to keep. And a channel you want to keep around is, of course, mine. So make sure to drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.